Back-to-back games here at lovely Mario Stadium for Week 11 of the SBA, and our second game of the two. We have two teams that were in the playoff hunt last season, now sort of in different situations. We have the Waluigi Spitballs scraping by. I mean, with a Diddy Monkey's loss, just a win right now would give them that last playoff spot. They still hold it for now for run differential, but that could easily change. The Peach Marks are starting to look really hot, especially winning, I believe, 2 of the last 3 or 3 of the last 4. I mean, this is a team that's definitely turned the corner a little bit, so Spitballs really need to get a win against a team that's top 2 in the SBA, so going to be definitely an interesting scenario. Red Toad up the bat first, already 2 strikes, and just go for a good base hit there. Looks like Red Toad will get on first. Chetmij up to bat. Chetmij has been a fantastic outfielder here for the Mario Fireballs and a decent hitter as well. Oh my goodness, Red Toad didn't go to second. A good hit from Chetmij just absolutely wasted. So all of a sudden, 2 outs. But you have one of your best players here. And Hammer Bro just goes for the good contact hit. You don't hate that play. So 2 runners on, 2 outs. On the bat of Rex Meavers. Can Rex Meavers get something going here? And no, we can't. So Mario Fireballs come out of the first with a donut, and now it's up to the Waluigi Spitballs. Rex Meavers obviously starting for the Mario Fireballs. All to me. Good hit to start off. You mentioned it last week, or last game. If you are not watching the stream, make sure you watch our streams from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. And also make sure to check out the Discord. And make sure you subscribe as well. Make sure you subscribe to the SBA. A good double play there. But we were talking about the Diddy Monkeys and what's wrong with this team. And I think it's because the Mario Fireballs were able to snag Red Shy Guy from the Diddy Monkeys. Really was the heart and soul of that outfield, and it hasn't been looking the same since. Monty Mole has not been able to fill the shoes that Red Shy Guy did last season. Hit there, Bowser Jr. Good grab there from Green Critter. This is a very lethal infield as well for both these teams, so going to be really interesting to see what happens here in the second. It's going to start off with Green Critter after making that fantastic grab. Waluigi has not looked really good. Really, the MVP curse did not help him out at that really at all. I mean, he's had a very pedestrian season, and the team around him has not been helping him. MVP last season to one of the worst teams in the league. Crazy how topsy-turvy this league is. And somehow, someway, Coach Yui still finds herself at the bottom of the standings. Hit there from Green Toad. That will drop. So, 1 runner on, 1 out. Red Shy Guy. Going to try and continue the rally here. Trying to get something going for the Mario Fireballs. Trying to get the first points of the day. Hit over the middle. Can't grab it as hand as me. So, 2 runners on. Here comes Heizemi. And Heizemi over the middle. Trying to grab it was all to me. Couldn't. They decided to go through the buddy throw to first. That is a wild stuff, but Captain versus Captain matchup. Coach D Sleep versus Coach Florida Man. Both these teams came up short in the playoffs. And both teams looking for redemption. One team looking like he's going to get redemption either way. I mean, people make fun of Coach. Oh, as we see a good hit there. And 2 runs will score. What an RBI hit for Mario. But we can, talk bad about Florida Man all we want. I mean, his ability to just get consistent production and just build consistent lineups. It's probably the best in the league. He's probably one of, if not the best coach in the league for what he does. I mean, he's able to flip assets have good drafting, good trades. I mean, he's really been he's up there with probably Jay Jettas this season. But overall, we're talking about all seasons. We see another RBI hit there, making it 3-0. I really don't see another coach that sort of matches that. Maybe Pizza, but he fell off a cliff this year, and Florida Man has been the most consistent, probably the highest career win-loss record out of all the teams. So shout out to Florida Man, maybe in the GOAT coach conversation. Probably is the GOAT coach if we're really thinking about it overall, even without the SBA championship ring. Chet Meej over the middle. Already early on, they're actually throwing in Bowser Jr. So bases loaded. This is what I'm talking about. Waluigi has not had a good season, and they've forced Bowser Jr. into more situations that he just hasn't been ready for. Line drive there, and that will hit the wall. That's going to send another 2 runs home. 5-0. This could get ugly. While we have a moment, make sure you discuss that in the comments below. Who do you guys think is the GOAT coach in the SBA so far? Me personally, I do think Florida Man is up there, and I think especially with the fall off Pizza has had after a strong start. I mean, if Pizza continued his strong start from this season with the Warrior Muscles, I would consider him in the GOAT conversation too. But his team fell off a cliff, and I think the team building and roster management aspect of it, Florida Man has just been better in. Hit there from Yellow Pianta, but what a good grab there from Green Critter. Mind you, this was a player that could have been had by the Birdo Bows. I mean, he could have been saved in the draft. I think he was saved by the Mario 5 in the draft, but once Green Critter got picked up by the Yoshi Eggs at the time, he immediately got traded. It was a questionable decision by Coach Wishbrain then, and it's a questionable decision now. Good base hit there. At least Baby DK gets on first base. 1 runner on, 2 outs. Just kind of like the Day Monkeys, there's more questions than answers with this team. And with how, oh my goodness, hit from Green Paratroopa! That ball is gone! What a play by the winged assassin! Oh my goodness, that is the only time we will see a Paratroopa home run. Oh my goodness. And of course it happens to Florida Man. Hit over the middle, Waluigi will get on base. Unbelievable stuff. Just like that. Closer game than thought. Hit there from Baby Daisy, and that will be foul, just barely. Baby Daisy looking for a good power hit, but Chet Meej is there. Not really about talking about this season, but going into the next season as well. You have to talk about possibly one of the people that you have to save is Chet Meej. I mean, he has been a machine at center field. He really has been probably the best defender in the SBA. Definitely it has a case for Defensive Player of the Year. He's made some insane defensive plays, and it's just been one of the more wild seasons as well. Very impressive from Chet Meej. Definitely in the conversation about next year about getting saved in that Season 2 SBA draft, but time will tell with that. Good hit there from Green Toad. That's deep to right field, and that ball could be gone if they don't get to buddy jump in time, but luckily they do. This time it's caught by Tiny Kong. Red Shy Guy up to bat. And then increase the lead for the Mario Fowls. Just a good base hit there. Red Shy Guy has been really consistent. Not as good as last season, but he's been really consistent there in the left field. You can't ask for really any more from him. Heisman's definitely been underwhelming though. So one to definitely look out for. Good grab there from Ultimate. definitely still a couple underperformance for the Mario Fireballs, but the star players have been carrying this team no matter what. I mean, Haizumi and Red Shot Guy doing bad and still being the best team in the league shows how much depth and talent this team has. You have to look at the main three players, which is Mario, in my opinion, Green Critter, and really it's four actually, if you can include the captain. So probably your people that you're going to save are Hammer Bro, Green Critter, and Chet Mead, along with having Mario as a captain for next season. I mean, definitely just a very, very strong team in general. And good grab there. Defense has been suffocating here against the Spitballs. So into the fourth we go. All the offense was in the second inning, it seems like. Probably a chance we won't see any more offense. We will have to wait and see. Good base hit there from Mario. Red Toad up the bat. Star pitch. Trying to catch Toad off guard, but that'll be foul. Somehow, somebody got a hit off on that. Hit there. What a grab. Alton Me couldn't make the grab. Alton Me and Hennesme have been fumbling there in the infield. It has been astonishing how much they have been fumbling the ball, especially Alton Me. This has been a season from hell, especially from him. So, strike here. Chet Mead, good contact hit, trying to grab it as Hennesme. Trying to go for the buddy throw, they can't. That's gonna send a run home. Off the star pitch is diabolical. Missed the buddy throw, and that will send a run home, making it back to a 4-run game. Hammer Road now up the bat. Swing the high fly ball without go foul. Looking just to get out of this game with the win is the Mario Fireballs, trying to keep pace. Tiny Kong is just not going for the ball. Tiny Kong just... What? What was that? Tiny Kong just gave up on the play. Maybe because she wanted to be a pitcher? What is happening? This game's already out of hand for the Waluigi Spitballs, but that was definitely a choice there from Tiny Kong. Now she kind of has to prove herself as a pitcher. It goes bad. It goes from bad to worse. Going home. And that will be an out, actually. Hammer Bro got greedy. Hit there, and that'll be foul from Green Critter. Tiny Kong getting bailed out in this situation. Actual good pitch there. We'll get the double play. They've already exhausted their only two pitching options for the Waluigi Spitballs, so now they gotta go all offense and really get some runs scored here if they want any chance to get back in this game. Hit there from Yellow Pianta, and that will be caught by Chet Mead. Tiny Kong up the bat. Looking to start the rally for the Waluigi Spitballs, and that's exactly what she does. Once D-Sleep sees that, that's going to be a deplorable move there from Tiny Kong for just not going for the ball at all. I mean, wild stuff there. Could have prevented the run scored, but Tiny Kong just didn't want to go for it. Now your only offensive weapon in Green Paratroopa is going to be up the bat and get immediately out. That's going to be a double play. Hammer Bro is breakdancing on D-Sleep's grave. You hate to see it. And it's 8-2. Green Toe will be up to bat. Green Toe looking for a hit, and that'll just be a pop fly. I think Mario Fireballs think they have a comfortable lead, so they're just trying to just get out of this game unscathed. They kind of knew that they saw the spread before the game and really didn't have any worries about it. The two teams that are locked in to the playoffs are the Mario Fireballs and the DK Wilds. So, for the Mario Fireballs, the DK Wilds are locked into the playoffs. They really need, all they need is 2 wins and 2 Fireballs losses to really lock themselves in, but it looks like they're going to keep pace. So, whenever they face next is going to be an interesting thing. Good double play. Mario Fireballs are locked into the playoffs. We did go over clinching scenarios in the Discord. Like I said, check the Discord out in the YouTube bio. Make sure you definitely check that out. But they are locked into the playoffs, but they could clinch a #1 bye with 3 wins and 3 Wilds losses. And they can clinch a #2 bye with 2 wins and 2 Flowers losses. So, they could get that early clinch, maybe. But I just think that they have a legitimate shot to get that #1 seed yet again. They really just got hope for a blunder from the DK Wilds, because that team has just been a wagon for most of the season. To me, up to bat. Over the middle will be easily grabbed by Chet Meej. Like I said before, Chet Meej easily throwing his name into Defensive Player of the Year discussions, and I mean MVP discussions. I don't know if anyone on the Mario Fireballs would possibly be considered. Maybe Hammer Bro. He's had his moments of being definitely elite and carrying this team. I think it would probably go to someone on the DK Wilds though, but that's up for the committee to decide. Red Toad up the bat. All right, continue the rally, and that's exactly what happens. And he home runs over to that right side, and you can just kiss that ball goodbye. There is no chemistry over there. Maybe Chet Meej realizes that. It's going to try and swing at this. Swing for the fences. That's going to be fair, and that'll get the double play. Mario will get the third, though. Hammer Bro loves going to that right side. Could we see it here? Hit there. Line drive. That'll be foul. Hit there. Will just be an easy grab for NSB, preventing any scoring. Spitballs trying everything on defense to help them offense out, but the offense has just been nowhere to be found. They'll have 2 more chances, but it is looking bleak, and I think the Peach Monarchs have a good chance of shocking the world and winning against the DK Wilds, but the commentator curse is a real thing for a reason. I mean, that is a very, very tough matchup, and we don't know what's going to happen, especially in that game. Anything could happen, because the DK Wilds and the Peach Monarchs are both on immaculate streaks right now for where they were a few weeks ago, especially for the Peach Monarchs, who were winless up until week 7. So Rex Meavers trying to get a good hit. Ooh, good hit from Tiny Kong, but that will be foul. Just barely. Could have helped this team get back into this game. Hit there. That could be another one over to left field. This one could go. And that ball is off the wall. That is barely not a home run. They needed that hit. That was very close. Chet Meej couldn't get over there in time. Oh, right next to the yellow. They would have counted that as a home run. Need a little more offensive production. He's going to have to start with Baby DK. Hit there. Good hit, but that'll be foul. Good power hit there. Hit over the middle. Just a double play. That home run would have been huge if Tiny Kong could have just put a little more power behind it. A little bit of technical difficulties there, but a good grab there from Hennessy nonetheless. Green Critter going for the home run ball, but it'll be just short. Over in the middle. Green Toad will get on base. And going for the steal is Green Toad, and Green Toad will get it! How about that? Successful steals, you don't see that every day. So over the middle, Ultimate can't grab it. Green Toad will get overzealous and go home and make it! Covering the spread with ease. Over the middle. That ball will drop. Mario now up to bat. Trying to grab it as ultimate, he can't. And Red Shy Guy will go home. Instead, we'll go back. Try and get the out at third. He can't. Be surprising to see who they go for the line change here. For the pitching change. As another run will score. Trying to catch out Heizemi there. Close play. And Heizemi will get there. You can see Yellow Pianta just frustrated, out of his mind. Who will they throw in that pitcher? They will throw in Hensme. Hit there over the middle. Kai Kong won't be able to grab it. Base is loaded. It's just looking worse and worse. Hammer Bro could absolutely steal it. Add salt to the wound if he went for the home run hit, but instead just goes for the star hit, which is actually really smart. Sends more runs home, making it a 10-run game. And things have just gotten bad to worse for the Waluigi Spitballs. And good hit there from Rex Meavers will actually hit right in the gap perfectly. A double there from Rex Meavers. Hit there from Green Critter. That will be a deep shot. They will go for the buddy catch and finally get out of the inning. So now all the Mario Fireballs need are 3 outs. They can easily win this game with ease. You can tell it's bad for the Waluigi Spitballs when your biggest offensive producer was Green Paratroopa during the day. Now 11 runs is the difference between tying this game. Green Paratroopa up the bat. Good hit from Green Paratroopa. Wasting a good day from Green Paratroopa is definitely a choice. I have never seen a Paratroopa hit a home run before. That may be the first time we've ever seen that. Waluigi will get on base as well. Baby Daisy. It easily grabbed by Hammer Bro, and that's going to be a triple play to put them out of their misery. 14-3, an absolute beatdown. And the Mario Fireballs continue their reign of terror through the SBA. Even with that statement win against the DK Wilds, they're still a game behind. They're going to have to see what happens between the DK Wilds and the Peach Monarchs. MVP, obviously Hammer Bro. He's been the leader of this team all season long. We will just ignore the Spitballs. Shout out Green Paratroopa though. We got a home run. But overall, good day from everyone. I mean, 100 in batting from Mario, 100 in batting in Toad, 60 from Chat Meej, 120 from Hammer Bro. This team is looking elite. Now 8-3, while the Waluigi Spitballs are 3-8 now, tied with the D Monkeys for out of the playoffs with this current speak, but it's going to be interesting to see if the Mario Fireballs can challenge for that #1 seed going into the later parts of the season.